I bought every Packout wall accessory I could get my hands on, mounted them, loaded them with real tools, and you do not need most of these.
Are you serious?
Some are great, some are pointless, and one of them actually made me rearrange the entire wall. Last month, I broke down this Packout wall build and layout, and I got dozens of requests asking which accessories are actually worth buying. So I tested every single one of these in real world cases, and I'm gonna be ranking them ranging from must buy to absolutely don't bother. All right, first up, must buy. These large wall hooks here are the absolute best value accessory that Milwaukee makes for the Packout wall system. They're strong, simple, and I can grab tools without even looking. The weight limit's gonna be 25 pounds on this bad boy. All right, the 4-inch double and 4-inch single straight hooks, also very nice, great value. It's got a 15-pound weight limit on these bad boys. Probably the smoothest you're gonna put on one of the hooks here. Because if an accessory slows you down, you just won't use it, period. All right, next must-have item, shelving. This is the Milwaukee compact shelf. It's got a 20-pound weight limit, and they claim it can hold an entire paint can. Okay, this is pretty full, boys. There you go. Shelves may not seem exciting, but they solve a real problem. Anything you grab constantly shouldn't be stuffed in a box or a drawer. I think if it broke right now, I'd replace it immediately. All right, the next must-have accessories for your Milwaukee Packout wall is gonna be the tilt bin organizer. It's got 8 smaller bins, it's got 2 large bins that easily tilt out. You can pull them all the way out if you like. Some have dividers. It locks, it's solid, it's just great. This thing right here has made me faster on jobs, legitimately, and that's rare for storage. And next up for probably what is my absolute favorite product that Milwaukee has made for their wall accessories, it's gonna be the Packout cabinet. Packout cabinet has a 50-pound weight capacity. It is lockable through the bottom in case someone's gonna steal your stuff. Got a nice sliding door, got a nice positive click when you close it. It's rock solid on the wall, and I plan to put about 4 more down across the whole length of my Packout wall. And another must-have for your wall is gonna be this belt clip rack. This thing is awesome. Mechanical attachment, it's great for tape measures, knives, radios, heck, it's even magnetic. It's pretty awesome. And for one of my absolute favorites, we have here the Milwaukee magnetic holder. This thing is awesome. It has super strong magnets. Look at this. Oh, yeah, this thing, you almost have to kind of turn them to get it off, but it is damn nice. You put chisels on here, you put tools on here, your light up level on there. Fits it all. This thing is badass. And I think this thing was only 20 bucks. I think it holds about 15 pounds, but that's engineered weight, so you know it's probably gonna hold just a little bit more. For one of my most favorite products Milwaukee's put out, it's gonna be the tool holder. It's awesome, it's very thick, it's robust, it's got a spot on the top you can put your charger. It's got a little hole in the back where you can put your cord down here and plug it in. It's damn nice, it fits everything. I've got blowers, I've got drills, I've got impacts. The one complaint I will say about it is it doesn't really line up very well with the forward and reverse mechanism on most of your drills or drivers. So it's gonna kind of kick to the left or the right, but that's really a little thing. And it's got some nice storage behind both the drivers here. This thing is super nice. I bought 2, I may just buy another one. All right, next up, another one I thought I was actually gonna hate, but it is actually proved to be quite useful, is this Milwaukee basket holder. It's got a weight limit of 20 pounds, it positively holds on. And what I find actually really nice is when I got these Milwaukee wire stripper bits, you can put any kind of D-ring or a clip on inside of these things. It's actually super useful. All right, now here's one that I actually love. The screwdriver holder, it's got 32 different holes. There's lots of different size holes on the top to make you fit smaller screwdrivers, larger screwdrivers, insulated screwdrivers, bit holders. This thing locks tight and it holds it nice. All right, so far in the video, everything has worked great, but the next group is where things start getting a little frustrating. All right, so this next one here is gonna be a situational purchase. Like, if it works perfect for you, then buy it, but it really didn't work that great for me. This is the long tool holder, got 3 specs in it. The main problem I have with this thing is the closure mechanism. It only holds something very small. Like, take for instance, standard broom, right? It will grab a standard broom, which is like 3/4 of an inch, just fine. Although you really have to push the living piss out of it. But if you want to hold like a 1-inch clamp, okay, you really gotta push onto it. Like, push onto it like your life depends on it, which is just not really practical for me. And it does take up a ton of space. Like, I had to put this specifically so that it could dangle down because it takes up 2 full racks here, and then it's gonna obviously drop down. But if you wanted to hold something on there even smaller, but also kind of annoying to put away, like say this hammer here, it can hold it in the middle, but if you put it down these other slots, you run into this interference part on the head here. So you can't really push it in on the top. So it's situationally okay, but it's not great. Probably doesn't apply to any of you guys out there, but it does actually hold these little tripods pretty damn nice. Should be a must buy, but for me it's kind of an because I don't like how thin the material is on here. These holders for the batteries, the M12 and the M18, they're very nice, and they do have a nice positive click when you put a battery in, but the material is so thin on these things. Like, look at the difference between this on the tool holder here and this guy. Milwaukee, if you're out there making a Gen 2 version of this thing, thicken this up. Thicken this up like 2 more millimeters, please, because this is ridiculous. This is not Milwaukee quality that I know. Another one of the products from Milwaukee, the roll holder. Functions okay, but it's got a lot of wiggle and it seems pretty hollow in there. Honestly, it's probably a lot better to put all your tape rolls on there just to have them kind of handy. That's what I've seen a lot of guys do, and that's what I think I'm gonna do too. And this thing works for rolls, it can work for tape, but it's just convenience. There's nothing productive about it, really. And because I did buy every single Milwaukee Packout wall accessory to test for you, I did buy the 7-hook holder. It only has a 10-pound weight limit, but it's really just good for keys. It could be useful, but everybody's already got a key holder in their house somewhere, so I'd say skip this one. So not every accessory is bad, but not every accessory deserves space on your wall either. And as for accessories you can absolutely skip or are kind of overrated, this 4-inch S-hook right here, I would not buy this thing again. It does work, but it's pretty awkward. Like, let's say I want to put one of these pipe clamps in here. You can just roll it up here, slide it down, it rests. It's nice, that works. But it's at an awkward angle, and I know as soon as I touch it, this thing can easily just fall off the wall, which I've done before. So I really don't like this setup here. It just basically uses gravity to hold on to everything. And when you're using gravity, the whole point of the system is kind of lost. Goofy looking, and you can't really put it specifically next to anything. If you happen to put it right next to this, look, you can't even function. For me, this 4-inch S-hook, it's a skip. All right, another swing and a miss for me is gonna be this plier holder. It does function, but there's just no security here at all. The tool goes in, but sometimes it just flops around. It's just, I don't trust it, and I know I could easily also bang into this and knock them right off the wall. Like for me, if I need 2 hands of perfect alignment to kind of get this thing to sit right, I'm out. Like, this one's just a bad design. Organization should make your life easier, not annoying. Damn! And the next no-go for me is gonna be these Milwaukee magnetic parts holders. The magnets do work on here, but they're very, you can see this thing's trying to find a home, but it barely can find, it's just in weird spots on here. I don't like it at all. It's not like, look, like the US General one, this is a Harbor Freight one. It's not going anywhere. Wherever you put it, it's got a magnet. This one does have the non-marring base, which is fine, but it also doesn't really fit very well on the wall. Every time I try to put it in there, that one went okay, oddly enough. Of course it did right now. But most of the time when I put that up, it's a pain in the ass to fit it in there. I don't know why. And here we are next to something I should probably hate because it doesn't have any kind of positive retention. All the Milwaukee systems, they've got this positive retention that holds things on, which is nice. This is the only tool that doesn't really have the positive retention. It just has a clip. But you know what? It just works. And I love the little tiny dividers here. You've got an interior shelf you can actually add on. Give it some more space, put some little bolts or fasteners in there. And they're super cheap. And these also can fit into that compact shelf if you do like that one as well. Now you know what I think, which tools you should buy, which ones are situational, and which ones you should absolutely avoid. But you let me know down in the comments. Am I wrong about some of these? Do you love ones that I've hated? Do you hate ones that I loved? I'd love to know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because I got an awesome video coming out soon with all of my third-party Packout accessories that I got from Etsy and all kinds of other crazy places. I'm testing them all out on the wall and see if they're as good or better as the Milwaukees that I bought now. So I'm Mike, this is Nailed It, and until next time, keep growing, keep building, keep on nailing it.